So Pete and I, he's kind of like my running nemesis, or was, right? He's not now, he's a good friend, but back in the day, Pete and I were rivals in the cross-country scene. Anyway, we run together now a bunch. Early one morning, we'd just turned our head torches off and he trips on this big-arse rock, right in the middle of a place a big-arse rock shouldn't be. It's on a rail trail, flat. And he smashes his ankle. It's really impressive. I'll pull it up for you. There's his ankle. He yelped like he'd been shot. I thought, wow, Pete's been shot. But he hadn't, he'd done his ankle. So he hobbles back to the car and he says, mate, you keep going, you keep running. I said, righto. So off I run, and the whole time I was running, I thought, gee, wouldn't it be cool if I dug that rock out? I'll come back here with my wheelbarrow and crowbar and I'll get that sucker out. And then I'll dump it on his doorstep. Do I need some sort of a pick or maybe gelignite? I don't have gelignite. How would you get...
Are you taking that thing with you?
What?
This.
Yeah, well, how else do you think I'm going to get the bloody rock out?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you really do think you're going to be leveraging out a boulder? That thing, you're going to get there and there's like the rock's going to be like this big.
I hope you're right.
I was just wondering if that was a little bit of overkill, if you had a smaller something.
I'm off to go get me a rock. Good on you, mate. Good. A fellow recreator. Do I play tennis today? Do I go for a run? Do I swim or ride? No, mate. You take your wheelbarrow. Jeez, sweat running in the eyes. It occurred to me while running that if I'm ever to get a Wikipedia page or have a question asked about me on Trivial Pursuit, I'd like to be known as the fittest wheelbarrow pusher in my district. I've never put on my blinker with a wheelbarrow before. Oh, we're going right. Gotta follow the road rules. Oh, yeah. Feeling good, into Rokeby. Little old township. Across the old cricket ground and then into the bush, which would be nice with some shade. Into the bush we go, mate. Whoa. Watch your joust and stick out the front. Oh, that's quite pleasant. Jesus. Who'd have thought running with a wheelbarrow is fun? Around here somewhere. That's the one. There it is. Yep. That's it. That's the rock. It's going to take a bit of work, I think. Peak of summer, ground really hard around it. Fruitcake, secret weapon. It's a lovely scene. I've always thought I'd want to be a golf ball hunter if I could be anything, but maybe I want to be a rock extractor. All right. I'll be a little bit embarrassed if it comes out real easy, I must admit. Or if it's nowhere near as big as I thought. I looked up iceberg last night, and all icebergs are bigger underneath the water than above. That might not be the case for the rock. There's his rock. Actually came out a little bit easier than I thought. So I'm a bit underwhelmed with the whole rock extraction process. Beau's going off to find challenge in the woods and he didn't really find it. But I do have to run at 14 kilometres now into town, so I suppose that's, you know, earn my lunch. The irony would be, imagine if I just left the hole now. Next person wanders down here and does their ankle in the hole. Maybe rock extraction isn't my vocation after all. Maybe it's a touch easy. Maybe I'm just super talented at taking rocks out of trails. Look at that. No ankle buster there. All right, let's get this sucker into town. Oh yeah, the rock is rolling its old hole. Ah, what a pro job. Road biddles will be happy with that. Okay, let's get this ankle busting bastard into town. I wonder how many humans have tripped on this rock. I wonder if other people have thought, gee, I'd like to dig that bastard up. I wonder if people will know if this particular rock is missing. And I wonder how much it weighs. Keep wondering, mate. You can think about it for the next 14 kilometres as your arms get longer. Leaving the forest and definitely going to feel it in the arms. For shizzle. Us bipeds are a complicated bunch, aren't we? Here I am making a story about digging out a rock and running it to a mate's place.
A physical life is a good one, I tell you. Gee, I bloody love it.
It's not for me to say if this story is worth telling, but I can tell you I genuinely love doing things that I think some of us think, but not many of us do. It feels kind of special or secretive, as if I'm Batman or Banksy.
I'm just running a rock into my mate, making a film about it.
That's a real nice knife. Bolts.
Hello, apple tree. You always find one glove on the side of the road. It's a plasterer's tool, I think. Bit of bunting, put that up the front. How long is the rock? 49 centimetres, edge to edge. There's the moon. Feel like I'm on a great American road trip. For some reason, everything feels very novel to me today. When somewhere familiar to you feels exotic, you're winning. Maybe it's the art of backyard adventuring and conning yourself. Into Warragul we come. Wonder what the locals are saying. Hey, there's a bloke going along the side of the road with a wheelbarrow. Oh yeah, what's he doing? I don't know. I think he's carrying a rock. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I reckon if I was to spend more time with the rock, I'd give it a super creative name like Rocky or Sharon. But no, not for such a short fling. My role here was simply about delivery. It would be up to Pete and his family to make friends with this fine piece of bluestone.
There's a part of me that wants to make all this very secretive for some reason. Get it on his doorstep first. This is the fun part. They're definitely home. But I don't know what to write on the rock. Ankle rock, trip rock. I hope you enjoy this rock.
Shit, perhaps they're not home. Bloody hell, Beau, what are you going to do, mate? Run it back to the barn? Oh no, here they are.
Ooh, nice rock. Dad, there's a rock. And this is a surveillance camera. Look.
Good chance that that's Beau Miles